What's going on, YouTube? My name is Josh Fulkerson, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be discussing the future of the channel, but also reflecting on the month of August. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. First and foremost, guys, it's been 5 long months since the last video in the Let's Chat playlist. I just want to say I'm sorry. I've been busy with not only work, but trying to balance all kinds of different videos on different types of series. So I do apologize. Also, I want to say thank you guys for getting the channel to almost 3,000 subscribers. We are roughly about 50 subscribers away from 3,000, and I'm still just trying to wrap my head around that number because I've never had a channel hit 3,000 subscribers. So whenever we do hit 3,000 subscribers, I'm actually going to be doing a 12-hour live stream. So before we get into that, I want to just reflect on the month of August, because the month of August, I'm not going to lie to you guys, the month of August was pretty rough for my channel. And it was mainly for the fact that school started back up, but also there were some inconsistencies with my upload schedule and just with the content that I was uploading. And if you are a regular for the channel, I do want to apologize for the amount of YouTube shorts I've been uploading and deleting and then re-uploading and then deleting and then uploading again, then deleting and uploading and deleting. Yeah, basically, I apologize. I'm just trying to get to my community. I'm trying to get discovered, and the algorithm is just not feeding my content to my targeted audience. If you don't know about the algorithm, that's a whole other video. I'm not going to get into that. Let's just say that the month of August was a pretty rough month for me. It is similar to how the month of, I think, February was for the channel. Basically, at the beginning of the year, I had one of the months do me dirty. I think August is the month towards the end of the year that's going to do me dirty. So I'm hoping that September is going to be a bounce back month, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, August was pretty rough. I'm not getting enough growth to be satisfied. I know there's more work to do, and I just want to let you guys now know and buckle up, because September, we're going to go twice as hard. I'm going to be very consistent. I'm going to upload maybe 2 to 3 times a day. That might be, 2 videos, 1 short, or 2 shorts, 1 video. I'm also going to try to do daily live streams. So, with that being said, I need your guys' input. So if you want to have a part in the community and do your part, let me know down below in the comment section what kind of games you want to see for the month of September. I could tell you right now that we will be continuing Fulkerson's Survival World, Squad Chronicles. I'm also going to be doing Phasmophobia. I'm going to be starting up a brand new series on Stardew Valley. I might do some Forest content. I might do some Roblox content. I might do Five Nights at Freddy's. I might do Terraria. I might do Fall Guys. I might do Fortnite. Just know that the month of September is going to be a pretty busy month. I'm not going to take the month of September lightly, and I'm going to be posting pretty frequently and pretty commonly throughout the month because of how August did the channel. I have some goals that I'd like to accomplish, and the first goal, first and foremost, is to get the channel to 3,000 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, why don't you do me a huge favor, hit that like button, consider subscribing, and also share this video with a friend so we can get out there and reach more people. Because I would rather, know I'm hitting my intended audience than hitting the people that don't necessarily care about my content and are looking for other people's content. I would like for my algorithm to actually work the way it's intended to work. However, my algorithm is kind of confused right now. It doesn't know necessarily what it wants to do with itself. Therefore, I'm not getting to my intended audience. So if you genuinely do enjoy my content, the best way you can show your support is by a couple of ways. You can either subscribe to the YouTube channel, join the Discord, you can like, comment, subscribe, share any of my videos, and in the future, whenever we get, monetized, if we ever have the chance to get monetized, I'm a pretty, unique individual. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if YouTube is going to allow my, unique personality and, outright just basically whatever I come up with in the top of the dome here just comes out personality. So be it. I would like to make this a part-time job. However, I know that this is not easy. I know people, have to work for those types of things, and I'm one to put that time in if you guys are willing to support me, because I can't do this by myself. I need a community to back me and support me, because without you guys, I wouldn't exist on the platform. I wouldn't be 50 subscribers away from 3,000. So you guys are a big part of this channel. I'm not going to lie. Without you guys, I wouldn't be no way near where I'm at right now with the growth. People need to realize that you can't do this by yourself. You can try, but it's better off if you have a support system. And you guys are my only support system outside of my family and my friends. So I need your guys' love and support, and I need you to hit that like button and consider subscribing, because it goes a long way with getting my content pushed out to more people searching for, a laugh or educational content or informative content or just let's play content. Because at the end of the day, I am just a short content creator. I would love to be a long-term content creator. However, I'm still always learning and trying new ways and methods of approach to my content. There's a couple of things that I will admit I'm not good at, and that is my thumbnails. My editing still needs work, and my audio for my mic on certain videos is kind of awful. I'm not going to lie. But that's the beautiful thing about content creation. You take what you know, you build on your strengths, and then you work on your weaknesses. That's the beautiful thing about what I do. I always strive to be a better individual, even if I do come out as a, individual that seems to be just off the top of the dome, just spit whenever it comes out of the mouth. I hate that I'm like that for content creation. So with that being said, I'm just going to strive to be a better individual. I'm going to strive to be a better content creator, not only for myself, but for the people that are watching me. I'm always learning, and I'm always trying to do different things and, try to reach different audiences, because at the end of the day, I would like to reach as many people as possible without offending anybody. However, in today's world, it is very difficult to please everybody. I'm not going to lie to you guys. With the kind of personality I am, I don't think I'm going to be able to win everybody over. It's just a fact about life. You're going to have friends, you're going to have enemies, you're going to have acquaintances, and you're going to have family, you're going to have coworkers. It's just a part of life. So like I told you guys, I just want to be a better individual. I want to try to be more of who I am. I want to work on, being more prepared. If you don't know this, I'm actually a very routine person. I like to run off of having, content already ready to go, backlogged on the channel. Therefore, it gives me more time to prepare and do other series in the background while I already have videos ready to go, privated until the day comes for the upload. That's a very good way for content creators to get started. That's something I'm trying to do. I'm honestly just trying to get a lot of videos backlogged so I can simply have a video go out every other day or every day if possible, but also still striving to do live streams and episodes and other playlists that I've not even necessarily started yet, because there's a lot of games out there that I haven't even scraped the surface of. A lot of indie games, a lot of computer games. I have a mouse now. I could start playing games on the PC, but the thing is, I'm not necessarily a PC player, but I'm always striving to reach different communities, even if it's on PC-like games off of a platform called Steam. So, if there's any Steam games that you guys would like to see me play, feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section, and I will check those out and sincerely look at them and start looking into playing some PC games, because that is something I've been wanting to do and trying to get into. And speaking of trying to get into new things, I'm actually trying to learn how to program. Now, back in high school, I actually went to high school, like I went to technical school at my high school for, business administration, but also computer science. I have a little bit of knowledge in HTML. I have a little bit of knowledge in CSS, or cascading style sheets. I also have a little bit of experience in Python, JavaScript, and there's another one that I learned that's kind of left my brain. But just know I have a little bit of experience in coding. The reason why I'm trying to learn coding is because in the future, I would like to make my own video game. Trying to learn how to make a video game, because if I can learn how to make a video game, and you guys, want to test my game out, that's a win-win. I feel like if I can enjoy doing what I do as a hobby and pick up a new passion possibly, I could really get going with this. And I'm always striving to do things differently and better. I'm always trying to be a better person because at the end of the day, people are only going to remember you by how you treated them. So the moral of the story is don't be a douchebag. Don't be a jerk. Be nice to people, show kindness, and if people ever like lash out at you, your silence is the best option in those situations. I don't know. I just have a very philosophical way of thinking about life, and I just go off on tangents. I really wish I didn't, but that's just who I am because when I was growing up in elementary school, I was a very sensitive kid. I just, for some reason, I just was a very sensitive kid. I would break down in class if I got a question wrong. I wouldn't talk to nobody. I've grown out of that shell, and content creation over the last 12, 13 years has taught me how to have a personality, but also be able to speak up and be expressive of my emotions and how I feel. And doing these Let's Chats actually are a better way for me to kind of get outside of the way I do my content, but also just basically show you who I am as an individual because the content creation me and the real life me are two different people. I tend to be more expressive in my content, but I'm also even more expressive in real life, but I'm pretty much just a chill person. Like people who know me in real life know I like to goof around. I'm a goofball, but I'm also there's a time to be serious and there's a time to goof around and enjoy life. I'm more of a neutral individual when it comes to in real life. And if you ever meet me, you'll be able to not only see how tall I am, I'm 6'2". I think that's taller than the average male height in America. I don't know. Anyways, the month of August was rough. September is going to be a heavy hitting month for this channel. And the remainder of the year is also going to be kind of crazy because I have a lot of plans. And we'll get further into those plans as we further progress in our subscriber count, but also our video count. Because we are kind of steadily approaching not only 3,000 subscribers, but we're also approaching 1,000 videos. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I have a lot of videos on this channel. A lot of the videos I have on my channel from, earlier back in the days when I just started, I kind of just want to delete. But that's the thing. You don't necessarily have to delete your past to appreciate the past because the past is there for a reason. It lets you learn and grow. If people could realize that sometimes it's okay to leave things on your channel and still be, yourself and strive for what you're going for. It's okay. I've thought about this a lot in the last 90 days because, at work, I have a lot of time to think because I'm just standing around waiting for chicken to come down the line for me to stack on pallets. So I have a whole entire 9 to 10 hours of just thinking to do. So I have a lot of pondering to do pretty much while I'm at work. Well, pretty much, as I'm saying, don't delete content. I'm not going to delete my content, and it's for the fact that if I ever do happen to pop off, which it's a very unlikely situation, but the odds are still there. And as long as the odds are still there, I'm still going to pursue it. Even if my channel does eventually die out, or just ends up being shadow banned, or just, erased from people's memories whenever I do get older, I can at least be comfortable and know that I tried my best, because that's really the best comfort in life is if you know that you tried your best and you did the things that you could have done outside of your control the best way possible. There's really nothing to be ashamed about. There's nothing to be upset about, because as long as I give effort and I'm growing and I'm doing things the way I'm seeing it and the building blocks are building up to a bigger picture, I don't see a problem with it. So if I have to keep my past videos there for people in the future to go back and watch how I started, I don't mind it. It's just a lot of the earlier videos on my channel are just kind of just random, but it's okay. It's okay to be random. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to be quirky. It's okay to be bubbly. It's okay to be annoying. It's okay to be cringy. It's okay to be silent. It's okay to be funny. It's okay to be serious. Be you. At the end of the day, you are the only person that can control what goes in your head. And if you can beat the thoughts in your own head, you can be a very dangerous individual. I guarantee it. You just got to be able to get over the setbacks in your own mind and start seriously pursuing the things you enjoy to get to where you're going. And that is something that I want this channel to prove, because as I tell you guys I'm like a broken record when I say this. I've had over 20 YouTube channels. Some of them are cringy. Some of them didn't last for like 2 or 3 months. But each channel has a purpose. You matter. Everybody matters. And if you need to hear this, I love you. And I will continue to love you guys because you guys love me. And you guys give me a chance to be who I am and show you through my content what I lacked when I was growing up was a personality. I was afraid to be who I am because I feared that it wasn't going to get into the right space necessarily. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. We're about 18 minutes into this roughly. Just know that the month of August was a pretty rough month. September is going to be a bounce back month, but it's also going to be a heavy hitting month. The remainder of the year is also going to be pretty busy. I have a lot of plans. I'm also going to be learning different hobbies. Like I told you guys, I'm going to be pursuing more programming. I'm also going to try to strengthen my knowledge and try to actually make some games. And if I get to the point where I can release those games for you guys to try out, who knows? That's always there. But yeah, without further ado though, guys, I want to say I love you all. And before we get off here, I want to say thank you guys for getting the channel to almost 3,000 subscribers. But I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day.